And Lone Druid will be on the mid against Invoker. I don't think Invoker gets too much out of this lane. Yeah, you might be regioning up, but the Lone Druid has a summon, so it's going to be much easier for him to last hit and get the CS. You're really not contesting his denies and creeps. Yeah, I think we're just going to have the standard laning stage. No one wants to like dodge completely anything. And it's not like you can adjust so that it's much better for you. One hero that, let's say, during the pick ban phase, Cyber Legacy could have went for is like Clash, but then this Nyx Assassin blocks Slash completely. AoE damage, you know you're going to be getting a carapace off every single time on that, uncontrollable damage. So this is like the highest level of drafting in terms of, okay, so we're going to go Slark, Lashra counters Slark. We have Nyx Assassin. You don't necessarily need to ban Lash. So a lot of mind games happening during the draft. Oh,
the battle begins.
This is what we wanted to see. Gary, I talked about it.
You did.
And Bane, he actually got rid of this ward. This is the ward that scouts the lane, who's going where.
I saw the CS board open. I see Bane with one last hit, and immediately, wait a second, where is he? He gets that deep D ward already. So Ghost Stick and Bignum, your Brew and Queen of Pain down bottom against the No-Tail Jakiro, Sumail Slark. Mid 1v1, Topson against Pikachu. Invoker versus Lone Druid. And up towards top, Saxa hiding in the trees on that Nyx. Mid one getting the double boars out against Palantimos and Happy. Luna and Bane already just sprinting forward to try and clear through the boar. Easily done. So mid one, he's going to be down to 1 in this laning stage.
All things.
Already 2-0 for the Bane. Top last hitter in the game. Loses his courier though to Saxa, who's also dragging the wave. Similar to what we see from a lot of these strength or kind of melee position 4 heroes. They want to get level 2 as quickly as possible.
Range creep. He will get the kill on it.
Denied.
Deny on the boar. Usually Bane pretty good stopping the pullbacks. But of course, Brain Sap level 1, no Nightmare. Happy looking to trade hits. And Saxa reclaims the wave away from the Hellbears. Now dragging it back in again. Good stun, Happy. Down to a third of his HP. No balls to slow him though. Just a bit of chip damage here, unless Saxa, 5 seconds till stun comes back up. They're still giving him the clicks.
It's really not worth it to get a kill on Bane. Like, you're losing 3 creeps on the Hellbear. At least he's gonna get the XP for it, so Nyx Assassin is level 2. Like, those 3 creeps are worth more gold than killing a Bane, and you will need to invest a lot of heal and resources to grab a kill if you want to dive a tower, so not really worth it. Mid lane, Topson 9 and 2, man, he's getting a lot from this lane.
Yeah, he really
and
is.
Much harder after, like, Lone Druid hits level 3, level 5. Extra damage coming out from the Spirit Bear becomes harder for Topson to last hit, so he'll need to be using a Tornado to secure a couple of last hits. EMP, try to zone him out, burn mana on the bear, so there's no Savage Roar.
And that Blightstone causing these hits to come much harder. Slark 12-1. Brewmaster keeping up though. Ghostic getting plenty of farm down in the bottom lane. Helped out by Bignum here, of course, trading with a Jakiro through Shadow Strike. And No-Tail has burnt through the majority of his mana, already spamming out as many dual breaths as he possibly can. Cyber Legacy Luna, 11-1. Beastmaster with 5 denies already. As Sumail playing forward onto Ghost Stick, Drunken Brawler level 2, just pops it, gives him a couple of whacks back onto the Slark. Gotta be very aware of these stick charges, of course. Slark now with 4 of them up. So he can become a very difficult kill, and he's got that Dark Pact to get rid of the Shadow Strike. So it feels like focusing Slark here might be a little bit dangerous. They've taken him very low, but he pounces away. Heal with a salve, still 5 stick charges to play around with for the next round of brawling.
Cyber Legacy, they have Ring of Bassi in this lane, Headrest, so extra mana, extra HP region.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Still still, when they decide to go on him and Slark is full HP, it's hard for them to take a fight. Ghostic bringing in some regen now, playing with just half of his HP. This is an opportunity for OG to grab a kill on him.
And a nice pounce there onto the Queen of Pain might just give them that. No tail. Grabs it up. Sumail with a little swing around. They focus the Brewmaster and Shadow Strike from Queen of Pain. Yeah, she throws it, but opens herself up.
Yeah, fake eye play. I'm looking at you, but I'm going for a different kind of target. Like Brewmaster, half HP. Let's make it look like we're going for him, but then jump Queen of Pain, who was full, and instantly kill her.
And Slark's still holding all these one charges. Ghostic, he's just getting jumped on. Essence Shift is stacking up. That's the second permanent Angie now Sumail's got out of this bottom lane. As top, looks like Saxa is going to lose his courier. Bane in a little bit of trouble here though. The boar slowing him down. The Lucent Beam from Luna holding mid one in place for just a second. And now the Beastmaster on the run, back to the high ground. No salve, just a tango as Palantimos. Just about enough mana. Gets back up to 100. Saxa going deep. Stuns up the Bane, but still alive. Does the boar get the kill? The boar! MVP gets the 1-for-2 trade, but still not
no
worth it for OG.
Oh, who's gonna be picking up those bounties? Luna actually going for it. Like there's a huge wave coming on the top lane, so that means that she will be missing out on a couple of CIS, but still word for Luna.
Bignum had to remind the Luna that the bounty runes existed. Two-man stun. Saxa getting in there on top of Palantimos. No stick here for the Luna, just double Wraithband. Brown Boots though going to give her the movement speed to get away as they transfer Nightmare from mid one to the boar.
I see Saxa going for Urn, but Invoker already completed his. They're a bit out of sync. Who's doing what? Hopefully he doesn't get any farm on X Assassin, so he can't buy it. Like maybe he just queues up it instantly. You know, I want to make Urn.
These Lucent Beams and Brain Saps causing issues for mid one. Low cooldown spam of magic damage. 3-3. Top lane still going pretty damn well for Cyber Legacy. The only downside, Luna's farm looking a little bit shaky in the last hits. Topson, 33-7, beating the Lone Druid. That's pretty significant. Surprising.
I'm not a Lone Druid expert, but just by watching Pro Dota, I still don't think that this should happen. Like, if it was Koikwa playing Lone Druid, I'm 99% sure that Invoker would not have more CS than him.
Yeah, Invoker would probably be at about 10 CS, not 36.
Maybe it's just Thompson that he's that good and he understands the matchup.
Maybe Koikwa's just that good as well. Lone Druid going to go for that build, the Mask of Madness. Probably into the Desolator, as we've seen time and time again. Invoker, first rotation, wants some urn charges. Ghostic, very low HP. There's the EMP. Sumail with one charges. He's going to back himself away a little bit here, but turn back around for Dobson to secure the kill with the tornado.
And that's an urn charge. So this gives you much more kill potential when you rotate for the next time, or someone else rotates to your lane. First Eclipse. A lot of damage here.
Not enough to turn it back. Well, they get mid one out of danger to clear up the wave that does come under his tier 1 top though. So Saxa very selflessly giving his life for his position 3.
So they found Royal Jelly for Cyber Legacy. Luna takes one, of course. And since your mid laner is Lone Druid, he doesn't really need nor mana nor HP regen, so they give it to Brewmaster. Brewmaster's like, yeah man, thanks. This is the highlight of us having Lone Druid in this game.
I get some items. Sumail 102. Didn't get that anti-stack on the very last kill. No Tail doing a great job bullying back both of these Cyber Legacy heroes as Topson making the shift up towards top lane. But Palantimos has fully ditched all the way back to tier 2. Going to go farm some jungle camps, it looks like.
Sumail has been blessed by Ice Frog, finding Iron Talon on Slark, getting the extra attack speed, some armor, and of course the chop. Now you can farm the Ancients as well.
Feels very good. And that Observer Ward sees the Luna, so mid one knows he's got plenty of time to wail away at the tier 1. Drops it to half health. Saxa can keep the Luna at bay here, potentially. 1 minute away from Outpost and that second round of bounty runes.
Never in 10,000 years.
High ground Observer Ward being pinged out there. In towards that mid lane. It's up towards top. They've got the grip on Beastmaster and the Primal Split. Quite a lot of commitment there to pick off mid one. That's Ghost Stick's rotation out of the bottom lane. They've also Cycloned the Nyx. Chasing ever deeper. Bring him down to the ground. Carapace going to return a bit of damage, but he doesn't get the Impale off in time. And level 4 Lucent Beam. Pretty massive amount of damage. 300 damage out of the beam on a 6-second cooldown.
Yeah. Whenever I see Brewmaster, and I rarely see him, I think I say you need to get a lot of stuff happen from the first Primal Split. And he's level 6 before 10-minute mark, which is pretty okay. They got 2 kills, 1 on the core, 1 on the support.
It's all working out for them. And Big Num getting close to his level 6. Level 3 Scream, when that Sonic Wave comes out, a lot of damage from your position 4 for Cyber Legacy. And you mentioned it in the draft, something that Sumail does have to keep in mind. He'll have just over 1,000 HP, 1.1k when he's got Strength Treads up. That could all quickly fall away though. Topson, EMP Tornado with a Cold Snap and Saxa there with a Vendetta. Chainstone's Lone Druid. Happy, no mana for Nightmare or anything. Bane unable to save his buddy, and now with a Macropire dual breath, Happy he's also being dived under tier 1. Turns with a Brain Sap, but a beautiful little Carapace. Saxa turns his tools up against the Bane, finding 2 kills mid, and now Catapult Wave here for Topson.
Dire's middle tower.
Invoker with 10 minutes.
Dire's structures
Spirit
are
Vessel,
fortified.
3 charges. Like, he can go around the map and pretty much solo kill anyone. Luna going for that Helm of the Dominator build. Eclipse is ready. You want to protect this tower.
3 TP. Lone Druid in. Immediately EMP burnt of all his mana. Pops his ulti. Entangling Claws and the Grip catching Topson, but Ice Path there to cancel it. Long range cancellation to stop Cyber Legacy from getting any kills. 3 heroes swing into mid to try and defend that tier 1, and they do that job at the very least. But this opens the map up now to OG.
OG's lineup can fight all the time. They're not relying on cooldowns. Even Beastmaster does not have Roar. He will still join a fight with Necro units, providing vision with the Hawk, or just slowing them down with the Boar.
Slark a little out in the open bottom. Aggressively clearing out this additional wave. With neutrals respawning, feels like he's going to fall back and farm jungle a little bit, while Saxa scouting. Vendetta up. You'll see the Palantimos Luna, and does OG respond to this? Will they bring Invoker down here?
Dire's middle
Looks
tower
like the answer's
is under
no.
attack.
Topson and No-Tail farming jungle camps together. Holding hands, brotherly love, killing off neutrals. The next Primal Split's ready. Cyber Legacy need to save Pikachu. He's being dived again. Chain stunned up. Savage Roar does catch Saxa. In comes Sumail. Shadow Dance immediately. Pikachu falls. The Eclipse is decent. No-Tail being shredded by the Luna damage. As Invoker caught up in that Primal Split, and they Cyclone Saxa. Bring him down again. And Cyber Legacy 3 for 1. They do lose Pikachu, but great rotations defending their tower and finding that finally a turnaround team fight.
That fight was without Sonic Wave. Queen of Pain was low on mana. That's gonna be the problem. You have mana burn on next, you have EMP coming out from Invoker, but they still managed to get 3 kills.
Is under attack.
Sadly for them, Lone Druid died. This is his second death, only been involved in 1 kill. And I think OG understands that it's very important to slow Lone Druid down. He could be the hero that can easily pop off. Mask of Madness, Deso, Luna getting Helm. So a lot of damage coming out on the Spirit Bear.
Dire's middle tower is
Mid
under
one also
attack.
got that top tier 1. So Beastmaster now, Necro 1, going straight into Necro
Dire's
3 it
structures
appears.
are fortified.
Ghost Stick being chased by Sumail. Cut the tree. Juke into a little pocket. Ghost Stick's going to get found, though, by Slark and the Nyx Assassin. Where's the stun? Saxa holding it. Making sure there's no sneaky TPs or anything here. Ghost Stick's still pretty tanky as well with
Radiant's
15
bottom
one
tower
charges.
is under
And he
attack.
finds somewhere to hide away and TP out. As bottom lane, they've got the beam and the grip onto Invoker, cancelled again, but the Sonic Wave there, and finishing off Thompson with a roar from mid one. Luna is held inside the Macropire, and Sumail has also come down to find the position 1 carry of Cyber Legacy. Can they find any additional targets though? Lacking in stuns. Big Num blinks away, and Happy has just walked it off.
We see the power of mana burn. Bane did not have mana to use the Nightmare. Also, I would prefer if Bane gets like 2, max 3 points in Brain Sap. Then you start putting more points in
Dire's
Nightmare to
bottom
lower the
tower is
cooldown
under
and the
attack.
cast range. So it's much easier for you to set things up or save your allies.
Yeah, going in completely on that Brain Sap could be his undoing. Thompson, Ghost Walk into mid, spots Ghosting. Primal Split. Looks like it should come out here as the EMP save from the
Radiant's middle
Nightmare.
tower is under
Nice
attack.
by Happy. Gonna keep
Radiant
Ghost Stick's full
structures
mana
are
topped up as Ice Pound just connecting on the Lone Druid Bear to stop Cyber Legacy from giving chase or taking this tier 1 mid. Creating a nice little space for Luna to continue farming now as she hit that Helm of the Dominator timing. Moving into Yasha next. Should be the full Manta style.
I would prefer to see Hurricane Pike. She gets decent amount of stats from it. And then you can save yourself against the Slark, save people from EMP Tornado, and any kind of initiation from Beastmaster or Nyx stun.
Oh,
That's
that Ice Path connecting. They'll focus the bear though. Pikachu, Spirit Vessel onto his poor little Spirit Bear, but he denies
Dire's
it.
middle tower is under
Really
attack.
nicely done there. The Savage Roar on
Radiant's
2 of
bottom
OG
tower
as they
is
came
under
swinging
Radiant's
in.
bottom tower has fallen.
Cyber Legacy do get the bottom tier 1. Sax are still lurking around in the vicinity. That's a Radiant sentry, so he's not spotted just yet.
So Saxa is going for Vlad's to
Dire's top tower is under
tank
attack.
his teammates up. I'm not a big fan of it, and I know Saxa is a great player. One thing that worries me is having
Radiant's
aura when
bottom
you're
tower
ganking,
is under
when
attack.
your creep waves are
Dire's
close.
top
So what you
tower
want
is
to do
under
is
attack.
put it in the backpack and then put it back in when you're ganking.
And here comes this kind of mid-game timing from Cyber Legacy, right? They're smoking up. They've got Sonic Wave back for Big Num.
For a queen.
Palantimos is ready with that helm. They've got Pikachu with this really aggressive, angry bear. Nearly done with the Deso. You know, ideally they'd have that right here, right now for the next fight. As they do catch the Invoker. Ghost Stick. Mana all burnt out, but he pops his one. Primal Split towards Thompson. Giving chase. Invoker still dusted, now gripped and destroyed. Cyber Legacy finding pickoffs on Thompson one after the other and shutting down his progression. They've also Cyclone Slog. So they have the chain stuns, Lucent Beam, the Pebble thrown, Sumail, he gets back behind his tier 1.
You know, I'm thinking about going in with the full combo. Arcane Rune gonna expire in 10 seconds.
I kill the Helm Creep. Ghost Stick. Frontlining here, dodging past the Ice Path. Sumail still chasing with that Echo Saber, slowing him down. Queen of Pain will bodyguard that Brewmaster back onto the high ground. Cyber Legacy full retreat now. Grip and Split, both on cooldown for about a minute and a half. Palantimos shoved away from the jungle. After the Nightmare, it doesn't feel like they've got anything else, but Thompson under a sentry, they've baited him in. Can they chain stun the Invoker? The Eclipse comes through. Turn around with a Carapace. Saxa feared, and the Sonic Wave takes him out. Nyx Assassin and the Slog both falling, and Pikachu with a double kill. Cyber Legacy swinging into action as they roar the Brewmaster, but mid one has no backup. There's no one here to save him. Ice Path finally bringing Ghost Stick down with the damage over time from the balls, but that's 3 for 1.
Slark needs to be careful about his positioning. You might be tanky, you might have your ulti, but if Queen of Pain uses Sonic Wave and Scream, that's a ton of damage, and the pushback is gonna buy them a little bit more time to set an extra stun or lockdown on you. I've seen that they picked up Philosopher's Stone. I don't see anyone holding it for Cyber Legacy at the moment. You can hold that
Radiant
on
are
Lone
scanning.
Druid. Like, you can easily give that to Hero, so he gets extra gold. You really don't rely on dealing damage with your Hero. It's much better than on the Bane. It's your position 5. Even if he gets like an item, I'd still prefer to have it on Lone Druid. He was shut down earlier, otherwise he would have been on the top of net worth chart. Mask of Madness, Deso, going into Basher, what it seems to be next, just to have some extra control against Slark. Slark building BKB, wants to take care of himself. They have a couple of abilities that go through Magic Immunity, Feigns Grip, now Basher, if he decides to go for it, and Sonic Wave, of course.
As it stands, Luna, 9,100 net worth. Palantimos, what's he got on that courier? Any recipes or anything? Doesn't look like it. Still just saving up and waiting to see what comes after the Yasha. Very safely free farming into the Ancients. Bounty runes spawning up. There's an arcane rune top, which the Dire scan. And it looks like Sansa scouts it out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Vambrace for Slark. That's a nice little grab for him. Now 800 gold away from that BKB you were mentioning.
Radiant structures are
And the tier 1 mid for Cyber Legacy.
Dire's top tower
Catapult
is
wave
under
coming in.
attack.
OG looking again to defend with everything they've got. Focusing the bear, even with EMP Tornado.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Pikachu, not going to be too bothered about that. Okay, half HP bear, cool.
Radiant's
You've
middle
spent a lot of your
tower is
spells
under
now.
attack.
Can we make a jump on anyone? Brewmaster doesn't have Blink for 200 gold.
Dire's top
Definitely
tower
Blast
is
doesn't
under
really do
attack.
too much there as Luna finds the kill on the tower. Clumsy net onto Saxa as No-Tail Thompson moving towards Palantimos. Another EMP. Palantimos going to lose half his HP and mana. 9-1 charge is ready. But the chain stuns, this is really annoying for Cyber Legacy. Bignum blinks in, but the turn with the Eclipse. Creep Wave arrives with a grip, Sonic Wave. Thompson yet again frontlining and dying.
That was nicely done by Happy. He understood that there is no Ice Badger. Hero used it. I'm just gonna grip Invoker. They once again used 3 ultis to get the kills, but in the end of the day, it's still worth it for them. You're getting a lot of farm. This Queen of Pain, position 4, doing ton of damage in team fights, and now she's the one holding up to that Philosopher's Stone. Like, they want to get some extra items on her, which is a much better choice than having it on Bane.
Yeah, it feels that way. And Palantimos not going to go the Manta, going straight into BKB. So defensive item for her.
That means your mana is not going to get burned, and if you turn, you can use Eclipse without being afraid that next assassin is going to stun you. OG straight into Roche Pit. I believe that's being pinged out.
Yeah, Dar Observable sees them. Queen of Pain pings it. The mid one is here with his level 3 Necker units, Boars, and Helm of the Dominator. Taking Roshan down to half HP, and it looks like Cyber Legacy just a little too late to contest this. They have smoked up. They're moving into action, but Roshan has already fallen. Saxa picks up an Illusion Rune, and Cyber Legacy knows there's a Nyx around somewhere.
This is the build on Nyx Assassin, which I really like. Skill build, max the carapace, lower the cooldown, you get so much more value than from maxing out Impale. The damage doesn't really scale that much. Stun duration is also fine, but the cooldown on it is always 14 seconds, and then you want to max out Mana Burn. Great combo with EMP. Try to burn multiple targets in a team fight. Now they have Blink Dagger on the Brewmaster, so it's going to be much easier for them to close the gap, find the correct target. No-Tail is very farm this game. Like, if you compare him to Saxa, he has 2k more net worth. I mean, Nyx Assassin as a hero doesn't have way of actually hitting the creeps, and he is the one scouting things out, which means that he's not going to be farming.
He can't jungle, he can't wave clear.
Yeah.
So begins
Really difficult for him.
the Sweet pay queen of
So Cyber Legacy just going to be playing as 5, not wanting to spread out too wide on this map. Everyone within
Radiant
reach
are scanning.
of each other, just in case they need to save as they string out across from mid towards top. Luna should look to connect in there as that tier
Dire's
1
bottom tower is under
focused
attack.
by Cyber Legacy.
Radiant
Already though, OG
structures
have
are
grabbed that
fortified.
bottom one. And they push very quickly here with mid one taking up that Alpha Wolf. Going straight for the tier 2.
Radiant's
Lift up.
top tower is under attack.
Big Num Ghost Stick shoving out that mid wave. So it looks like
Radiant's
Cyber Legacy
top
pretty
tower
happy to
has
get up
fallen.
onto the Radiant high ground
Dire's
triangle.
bottom tower
Maybe
is
they can
under
shove in
attack.
2 tier 2s at the same time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Lone
bottom
Druid,
tower
I
has
believe
fallen.
that's complete
Radiant
Basher
structures
finish.
are fortified.
Just needs to use the courier. OG managed to kill 2 towers, and now it opens up the map for them. There's only one tier 1 tower standing on the mid lane.
If OG stepped high ground, you know, even for a second there, Cyber Legacy had already TP'd back and they were ready. Just in case they thought, with Beastmaster, they could go up. And Sumail still trying to cut that wave mid.
Dire's middle tower
Going to be
is
met
under
with the
attack.
full force of this Dire side. And Thompson Invoker under Radiant, under Obs and Sentry. Jumped up by the Brewmaster Queen of Pain. There's a Sonic Wave. Sumail backstabbing to Plantimos, but the BKB is already there. Turned with the Roar. Mid one. Nightmared up, but they've lost Thompson. Invoker's down. We need Vision, he says. Yeah, where are your supports? Now the Eclipse. Plantimos in, but a 3-man Ice Path. Beautiful from No-Tail. Allows Sumail to get on top of Queen of Pain. Rack up the Essence Shift stacks, but not quite enough to get the kill. Happy now? Yeah, the Bane's in trouble, but Pikachu, where's your bear? Clearing up No-Tail. Turning back, Sumail and Saxa left all alone. OG down 3 heroes, and they've got the Dusk. Reveal up the Nyx Assassin. Get the Entangling Claws and the Savage Draw. Focus down Saxa 4 for 1.
That's nicely executed by Cyber Legacy. Once again, tops and dies. He gets 2 spells in every single fight, and I love how happy he's playing. He grips him just for a second or 2, and that's what they need every single time. You know, just clip him, keep him in place so that he can't get away. And right now they're bringing multiple Dusts and Sentries to a team fight. You're playing against 2 Invis heroes, which you need to have, and they are securing kills because of it. Now, Queen of Pain, you're position 4 with the full mech. That GPM coming out from Philosopher's Stone, really helping her out.
It sure is.
Damage.
And they're all pinging it out now. Thompson and No-Tail are saying they have wards here, they've got sentries there. So much vision as Thompson has gone in alone mid lane. Sumail DD comes in to deal with the bear, the Dark Pact off, the Nightmare. Thompson so low on HP, if he gets jumped by anyone, he's going to fall. Yules the bear and focus it down thanks to the Alacrity double damage rune Slark. And now finally mid one will get some de-warding done. Get rid of some of this vision.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cyber Legacy have seen everything coming in, even against the Beastmaster.
Dire's middle
That
tower
attack
has
speed on
fallen.
Slark, Alacrity, Solar Crest, and Inner Beast.
And then the
double
Echo
damage
Saber.
on top of that. Yeah, no biggie. Let's go.
Straight onto tier 3. Dark Pact and Roar onto the bear. They're trying to focus it down. Sumail with Aegis still up for about 30 seconds, but there's a Sonic Wave. Pushback. BKB, Sumail, and the Shadow Dance ready as the Primal Split chasing the Slark, but he's still alive. Final tower hit, not going to be enough as he regens up. Now mid one. Going to be the target of choice by Cyber Legacy. Palantimos, BKB straight up. Still has Eclipse up the sleeve in 5 seconds if they want to chase down more, and that Cyclone could enable them to. Aegis is gone. He's healing up in the Cyclone, but they brought him down to the ground. He does have the Shadow Dance to get away from the Eclipse, though, as Saxa carapaces back onto the Luna. Pikachu running forward with Big Num onto No-Tail. Self-Yules, but that will only delay the inevitable death of Jakiro.
Once again, Cyber Legacy comes on top after the fight. I think it's still a correct play from OG to try to go and kill the Spirit Bear. They already killed him once, killing him twice. This is where most of the damage comes from. But Luna, these days, she's not that much of a right clicker until she gets Butterfly. You're more relying on using multiple Lucent Beams in a team fight. It's 300 damage on 2.5 seconds cooldown with almost a full second stun.
Dire are scanning.
OG straight out looking to hunt people down with both Invis heroes. 2 minutes till outposts. So that's what Saxa focuses on. As Cyber Legacy, what is it? A minute until Primal Split. Grip in 45. OG looking for round 2. Now these ultis are on cooldown. And mid one has that Roar with Necro 3 units out. But Cyber Legacy, they're so delicate with how they're moving out across this map. You know, they do a little bit of a push down a lane. They're all staying together, making sure that any fight that happens, it's on their terms as 5 heroes.
I want to see a 4-staff being picked up by anyone on Cyber Legacy. Either on Quap, Bane, even Luna can go for it and just upgrade it to full Hurricane Pike. That item, you get so much more value out of it against the Beast Smasher, against the Pounce, against Stun coming out from Impale. Next
Well,
rush, on in a minute.
They've dusted the Nyx. Doesn't look like there's a way out for him here. He scouts out the majority of Cyber Legacy. But no buddies nearby. So no team fight for OG.
Queen.
And there's top outpost for the Dire team.
Some
Now.
tier 2 items starting to drop. Titan Sliver.
That's
I believe Pikachu will pick it up.
Did you give it to your bear?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to hold. You're holding
getting
an
chased
item
on.
that no one wants to use. That's Vampire Fangs. I find that item very, very situational. He almost has full AC to tank things up against the Beastmaster summons, against the Slark.
I think we've only
Dire's
seen Vampire
bottom
Fangs
tower
used
is
by
under
like
attack.
Shadow Fiend for a couple of minutes. Apart from that, it's been pretty lackluster. Jump in onto mid one. Turns with a roar and all of his summons around the Queen of Pain. Lantimos still going to get these Lucent Beams spammed out as they finish off Big Num. Now the jump in from Ghost Stick, cancelled out by the Yule Scepter and the Tornado. Primal Split not coming, so mid one resets. Runs himself all the way back, but in comes the grip. Palantimos Eclipse. BKB from Sumail, but he's being right-clicked down. The Alacrity there, the attack speed coming, but Pikachu has killed off No-Tail, and a Sonic Wave clipping Sumail. He's got a pounce, but can he get away? He's been body blocked by Bane. He can pounce to high ground, but he's been chain stunned by the Lucent Beams, and Pikachu gets the double kill. The Primal Split's still going, by the way. He's found mid one. Ghost Stick, Beastmaster versus Brewmaster. Brewmaster wins.
That's why I love Queen of Pain as a response to Slark AoE damage, and that little pushback is all they needed. But once again, Happy clipping him with the Fiend's Grip, even though it got cancelled, they still get the word out of it, and then body blocking him so he can't
Worthy
use the
tribute.
pounce while he was Shadow Dance. That was pretty dope.
Oh, some sick plays from Happy.
Radiant's middle tower
Out of the
is under
position
attack.
5, you know, sometimes you think you're
Radiant
just
structures
a ward
are
bitch
fortified.
running around the map, not doing too much, but Happy proving, even with only Tranquil Boots and a Glimmer Cape, they can pull out some
Radiant's
sick
middle
plays.
tower is under attack.
So now tier 2 for Cyber Legacy as Roshan respawning in 15 seconds. Courier overhead scouting out, and they take control of that Radiant Triangle once more. Not warding it up though. Bane there with an Observer Ward, but Cyber Legacy, again, very tentative with how they're moving out on this map.
Saying that, but then, you know, 5 heroes are gonna be up. Bignum needs to be careful about his positioning. He bought back in the previous fight. It's only position for Quap, but she still is a very big target to go for. Like, it's either him or Bane that you want to take out first.
And mid one going to come through, clear out some of these observers and sentries. Now they see the vision there from Cyber Legacy.
It's hard for Cyber Legacy to maintain vision against the Hawk, against Slark, Beastmaster. I mean, what more can you add on this to make it worse for them? Zeus?
Yeah, true.
They have not.
Dire are
They don't have a
scanning.
single ward on the map right now.
Scan onto the Roche Pit. Smoke out from OG. Cyber Legacy not showing anyone anywhere on the map. Bottom lane pushing down. And both side lanes pretty much in the elbows of the map in those far corners. Slark is hunting. The Yule's up the bear. Moves away from the ice path.
That Titan
Still gonna
Sliver.
get caught here. As Lucent Beam onto the Slark. Thompson trying to get into the back lines of the fight. But Cyber Legacy resetting. Roar onto Bane. He's been mech'd up and healed. Big Num looking for the Sonic Wave. Angling himself into the battle. Pikachu lost all of his mana and Palantimos popped his BKB. So OG in and out. Force some of those teamfight ultis and abilities and items. Reset and think about round 2.
Titan Sliver on Spirit Bear. That's why No-Tail missed the combo using Yule Scepter, Ulti, and Ice Pad, so they are not gonna have that one. 20 seconds cooldown. I want to see Mana Boots also picked up on anyone. On Cyber Legacy, Queen of Pain actually has one, so that's pretty smart against all this mana burn. Hawk providing the vision.
They catch Lone Druid with an ice path. Saxa and Sumail lurking around on the right hand side of the fight that was starting to pick up. Vendetta and going on Queen of Pain. Stun up with a leash from Sumail arriving now. They do catch the quad, but pushback with the Sonic Wave. Nice little nightmare there. Still going to get tornadoed up. Mech and Blink available. Big Num doesn't get out, but the Eclipse comes in. Ghost Stick Blink. Aggressive jump. The Deafening Blast push back, but Sumail's fallen. And now they turn onto mid one with the Eclipse still going. The damage is relentless. This Cyber Legacy onslaught cannot be stopped. Topson, he's going to run away with a Ghost Walk. Saxa, he's the next target of choice. But Cyber Legacy, they've lost Pikachu and Big Num. It's still a difficult fight to continue, even with this incredibly powerful Luna.
Oh, nothing to dispel this. It's gonna be a problem. Bane, brother, help me out. Do something.
Blink in from Brew. Sunstrike landing. Palantimos low. The Glimmer Cape there. Can she get away? Still trying to stand her ground and fight as Topson. No spells left. He's cycling through them. Definitely blast up in a second. The Ice Path's going to block them. But Ghost Stick, BKB, Blink, Clap. Where's the reveal? It's there. The Dire Sentry barely catching a glimpse of Topson Invoker as we get ourselves a 4 for 3 and No Tail making his way out, flapping his wings back. He's lost all his brothers. He's the last one of his family alive.
I want to see anyone picking up that Force Staff. It's very important to have it on Cyber Legacy. Just push people out of the focus. Oh, Happy will pick up that Bounty Rune. No-Tail's doing so much in these team fights, using multiple ice pads. Look at his build. That sounds like an off-lane Jakiro to me, considering how much farm he has. He has same amount of farm as almost Invoker, Force Staff, Blink Dagger, Yule Scepter, and Keen Optic.
A key thing though is Roshan is still standing with Luna dead for 25 seconds. An opportunity for OG now to try and deal with this 6,000 net worth lead from Cyber Legacy and all the team fights they've been holding. Lone Druid, Queen of Pain, moving forward. Roshan, 3,000 HP remains. Saxa stuns up the bear and the Queen of Pain. Ice Path there, but Ghost jumps in. He's got himself the Primal Split, but who can he focus? Mid one. That's who they're going to go for. There's the Sonic Wave, the Force Staff. Mid one still alive, but found. As Pikachu gets the snipe. Oh, they've got the slot caught up in that Savage Roar. He has the BKB, turns the fight. He needs a Shadow Dance to get out of here, though. No way he can stand his ground, even with Saxa helping him out. The poor little Nyx Assassin blown up. And Lucent Beam returned a little bit of damage there, but the final scream in from Big Num as Topson isolated from the rest of his team. In comes Jakiro looking for it, but the bash from the bear. Again, Cyber Legacy come in, 5 heroes strong, and OG just don't have a response.
That's gonna be freebie for them. That's cheese and ages in their hands. Man, Ghostic did such a good job. He bought, actually Happy bought the gem for him, so kudos to Happy. He's doing such a great job this game. And Brewmaster blinks in, BKBs right away, and then uses Primal Split. He was afraid that he's gonna get roared, Carapace, Tornado, or anything. Such a nice decision making from Ghostic in that fight. Not going full greedy. They've got
Sumail. The grip into the Eclipse. He's dead for 73 seconds. Lacoste, Lone Druid, Luna. If they get to this base, it could be game over for OG.
Okay, I have Happy muted after this move, but after this game, I'm gonna give him another chance when I meet him in my pub, so I'm gonna unmute him. Man, he's been playing awesome.
That's the Lacoste seal of approval, the unmute. Aghanim Scepter for Invoker. Not seen that in a while. Level 3 Exhort as they Deafening Blast Meatball onto Lone Druid, but they've lost their barracks. In they come towards tier 4s, 35 seconds for the Slark. Macropyre and everything they've got. Ghostic jumps forward with the BKB, forcing them back, zoning them out, and the Primal Split gonna do just that. They've got themselves a Cyclone here on any target as the Sonic Wave pushing mid one. He's already expended Roar and he's dead, he's done for. OG, they've lost out here. Cyber Legacy with a beautiful performance. Game 3 victory as they destroy the throne. The Ancients falling. OG can't stand up against this onslaught. It's GG, it's over.